No, and it was pretty bare in those days with the scrums, and it was just a case of brushing it. If it went muddy, then we had to brush it, rake it. There was no rolling, it was really too soft. And when they moved off, we got the turf back to what we wanted it.
What sort of crowds did you get then, and I mean, how many matches were being played?
Well, we played the rugby league one week, and then the soccer played the following week. And I would imagine rugby league had average of 15,000 a game, and soccer at that time was about 9,000.
Did you ever get 2 games on the one day?
Yes, sir. We played Oldham Athletic in the afternoon. As soon as that game was finished, we let the crowd out, which was about 5,000, and within 20 minutes there was 21,000 in here, and we had the field all marked out for the rugby league.
Who in all the years that you've worked here is the outstanding personality?
Well, there's no doubt for me, it's Bill Shankly.
Why do you say that?
Well, he had this enthusiasm for the game, and you had to work for him, and he loved it.
Is that right that he used to come along and help you?
Oh, undoubtedly, he always done that.
Which was the best team you've ever seen, the best Workington team?
Shankly's team again. For pure football, maybe not, there wasn't the goals at the finish, but for pure football it was Bill's team.
Bill Shankly and some of the other distinguished managers who've been here speak very highly of your abilities. What's the secret of keeping the ground in this marvellous condition that you've got it?
Well, I think you must dedicate yourself to it. You haven't got to look at the clock. This is my way, and this is the way I'll always be.
You've obviously done a fine job. Happy up here?
Oh, yes, yes. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because we had good players, nice lads, and we tried a lot of things out in that league, you know, that come off. You know, we tried plans and things, and with George Aitken and them, and they loved the game.
How do you feel about living and working up here? Because a lot of people say it's very remote.
Well, I mean, if you're in football, I mean, the places are all the same. I mean, Liverpool's a big place, but I was at the football ground, so I spent all my time there. So if I was at Workington, I was at the ground, so where I lived didn't make any difference, really. I lived at the football pitch.
Now, you often talk about motivation. Did you have to motivate the players here?
Well, I've got my own ways of motivation, but I don't think really, no. I think we did all the motivating during the week. We didn't need to do it in the day of the match.
Actually, when you were speaking there before, you said that you were greatly honoured by having the Shankly Lounge named after you and put that on a level with the FA Cup and trophies like that. Did you really mean that?
Put it above it.
Why is
Certainly.
that?
Because the fact that I was only here for a little short space of time, and the people here remember me for that. I mean, that's an honour. I mean, that's something great in football. It's a hard-bitten game, you know, and sometimes people forget what a man has done. But Workington didn't forget. Yeah. And I've done more for other teams than I did for Workington. Yeah. No, tremendous honour. Very much honoured, yeah.
With Bill Shankly, a great friend to Billy, and now that Shankly's gone, the small room that Billy uses at the ground is as much a shrine to the tough, uncompromising manager. And if anything rises above the club, it's Bill Shankly.
Dear Billy, received your letter along with the photographs. Thanks very much indeed. Very good photos. The photos bring back memories, most of them good memories. All the places I have been to have been a struggle, even here at the beginning. Mind you, I had more fun at the small places such as Workington. I remember the old Rover. It did struggle along, as you say. It used more oil than petrol. Trust you are well. Regards to George. Best wishes, Bill. This was the best time in Workington's history for a chap like him to come here and do what he did. And I thought that was a great thing for the club. For me personally, I haven't met a better chap in the game of football. He was the man. Brilliant. Which has been my life. I mean, if it was money-wise, I wouldn't have been here. I couldn't do it. You know, you met people like these, and that's what made it great.